Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. I have an important announcement to make. Before I make it, let me say a few things. This relates to the family court stuff in a way that I cannot fully capture in words, and in a man of words. This has been the most unexpected journey of my life. My experience in the family courts here in Kent County, and like a lot of unexpected things in life, at times it has been among the most difficult and challenging for me, and at times it has been the most insightful and exhilarating. In regards to the latter, it has been my real privilege to get to know a whole lot of people I otherwise would not have gotten to know, to partner with somebody that perhaps I otherwise wouldn't have gotten to partner with, that being Miss Lawrence, and getting to know her the way I have. And in the end, would not certainly be in a position of having launched today, or helped launch, FARC Families Advocating for Reform of the Courts. It has been a really incredible journey that has opened my mind to a lot of things I didn't know, that I'm glad I know now, and that I think has made me a more compassionate, hopeful, more charitable, more kind, and understanding person, and someone that has a deeper knowledge of injustice and the import of our court system and how it directly affects our daily lives, and so many out there. As you know, we have started a nonprofit, again, FARC, for the purpose of promoting certain things. I have talked about that in prior videos, and I won't do so now, but we're excited about that, and there is a new energy even in the office today, as those who are getting that together and getting it up and running are clearly full of the enthusiasm that can only be the product of people that are committed to the cause, truly believe in accomplishing positive change and doing good work and being a part of something bigger than themselves. The reality, however, is that in the end, if we are to have lasting change, if we are to accomplish reform and keep reform, if we are to to improve the things that we feel like need to be improved, and to maintain those improvements and to keep them around for good, there is one thing and one thing only that can really ensure that, and that is ensuring that the leadership at the court, the judges, are committed to that, and that to the extent that there needs to be a recommitment to the rule of law, a recommitment to this basic idea that all people are created equal, from pro se defendants to the richest of the rich, from no matter one's color, one's creed, one's sexual orientation, no matter how different they are, this basic idea that every citizen of Kent County is equal in the eyes of the law, and it does not matter who your lawyer is or whether you have a lawyer at all, that your facts and your law are to be accorded the same value as someone who does have a lawyer or someone who has the best lawyer. If we do not have leadership that is committed at all costs to establishing and maintaining that kind of system, all of the efforts of all of the people, the wonderful people that I have worked with, from Ms. Lawrence to all of these families and folks that we've come in contact with as a result of this most unexpected journey, all of that in the end will be for naught. Our goal is not only to affect positive change, but to maintain those changes and to keep the arc, the trajectory of the future positive and upward, forever and ever, trying to get better and be better for the people that the court serves. The only way that long-term goal is accomplished is if we have the right leadership at the Kent County Family Court. There is a judicial seat open in the next election. The filing date is Friday, 2 days from now. The purpose of this video and my announcement is not that I will be running for that seat, but that I will be filing to have my name on the ballot to preserve the opportunity to run for that seat. I am prepared to say that I am committed to making sure that we have a candidate for that seat that shares the commitment that we feel needs to be shared, that shares the commitment with myself and Ms. Lawrence and all the people that have come together to make FARC possible, all the families, all the people, and all the victims that we've spoken with. We need to have a candidate that we are, that we believe reflects those values and understands the mission that we think the next elected officer down there needs to have. I'm committed to that. I am not committed to that person being me, but seeing as to the filing deadline is in 2 days, and as of this hour and this moment, no one else has, well, a few others have filed to my knowledge. I intend to file in Frankfurt such that my name is on the ballot. Again, this is not a decision that I will run for the Kenton County Family Court. It is a decision that I will preserve the opportunity to run for the Kenton County Family Court. This decision necessarily implies that the situation will be reevaluated as we move forward and as we see who the candidates are, which we will know in 2 days. At that time, if decisions need to be made, they will be made, and I will let you know what they are. But I thought it the right thing to do under the circumstances to be honest, direct, transparent, and forthright with those of you who have honored me in our little crusade here to make the world a better place by watching these videos, such that I was honest, forthright, and direct with you. They are part of the core values that guide our mission and that hopefully have guided our actions in the past and that will guide our actions moving forward. It is part of the commitment, I believe, we believe, to the public. These are positions of public trust. The people who take the oath of office and who are elected by the people to serve the people by exercising the power that the people have given to them, deserve honesty, transparency, equality, hard work, and a overriding commitment to the rule of law, which begins and ends with this: everyone in Kenton County, and I mean everyone, is equal in the eyes of the law, and their attorneys are too. So that is what I wanted to say today. It seemed like the right thing to do. I am sure that there is a better way to go about doing this. I'm sure there has been a better way to go about what myself and Ms. Lawrence and our growing legion of do-gooder helpers have done to date and will do. I cannot commit to doing anything perfectly, and I make a hell of a lot of mistakes. But I can commit to this, that whatever mistakes I made or make, I will own, learn from, fix, and grow. And that is forever and ever. So, thank you for listening. I appreciate your support, and your support not for me, but for FARC, for the organization that has begun today, for Ms. Lawrence, and for all that we've sought to do, and for all that we, not I, but we are seeking to do. And let's be very, 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 very clear what our goal is, lest we be unable to judge whether we accomplish it. Let there be no doubt as to what we are trying to accomplish and when, not before, we have accomplished it. And what we are trying to do is this: broadly, to achieve meaningful, positive change to the court system as a whole, and specifically in connection with the Kenton County Family Court, and to depending on your perspective, either return or renew the collective commitment to a court system that is committed to the rule of law, committed to treating everyone equally under the law, to complying with the rules which absolutely exist, and most especially to complying with those rules in a way that ensures that the weakest and most vulnerable amongst us, to include pro se litigants and others who are not normally part of the family court set, that all of us enjoy the protections afforded us under the law, under the Constitution of the United States and the Commonwealth of Kentucky. That is the goal. That requires change, in my view. It requires change in the view of quite a few other like-minded people. Our goal is accomplished when we have accomplished that change, when we can wake up and have a court system that we are proud of. No one is entitled to an outcome, but everyone is entitled to the constitutional guarantees of the process, to be heard, to be valued, and to feel in the end, whether they won or they lost, like they were treated with dignity and respect, which can only come with the feeling of having had their case heard. I'll conclude by saying the following. I worked for 2 judges in my career, both of whom are men that mean quite a lot to me. I've had the privilege of working with other judges, and all of these are federal judges, in front of whom I have tried many cases, in front of whom I have studied all kinds of court, filings, like search warrants and the like, as a young federal prosecutor. I have learned an immense amount from these people, more so about what it means to be a person of character, or to endeavor to be so, than about the law. But I have learned quite a bit about the law from all of these people. They come from disparate backgrounds, different beliefs. Some are liberal, some are conservative, some were appointed by Democratic presidents, some by Republicans. Some live and grew up in such rural parts as Whitesburg, Kentucky. Others descend from such faraway places as, well, are the sons of off-the-boat South Asian immigrants, and have achieved much themselves, breaking through a lot of glass ceilings themselves. All of these people, despite their differences, have had one thing in common, and have, in one form or another, told me the same thing every single time. Told it to me out loud, but more importantly, their actions every day, and me seeing how they work and their dedication to their craft and to the rule of law. They have all said the same thing. They have all taught me the same thing. They are connected by the same thing, and it is this. Ben, the most important case in a judge's chambers is the one they are working on. And when you work for me, Ben, the most important case that you are working on is the one that you are working on. These are real people's lives. These are real people's interests. It matters. Give them all you got. If in the end, this unexpected journey ever lands me in a position of being in a position like them, my commitment will be the same. And I will help to do that. I would hope to do them proud in doing, in effecting the lesson which they certainly taught me, which is the case that is before the court, that is before the judge, that the staff attorney or other member of the judicial staff is working on. That case is the most important case on the docket. It is so whether the lawyer on that case is a lawyer that appears in front of the court all the time, and whom I know, or if it is a pro se litigant that has a bizarre and even foreign sounding name. Because in this country, in this time, more than ever, we are all equal under the law, and our judicial institutions, more than anything else, must reflect that. Again, I am not saying that I am running for the Kenton County Family Court. I am saying that I am filing to preserve the opportunity to do so. It is not important to me that I be in that position. It is vitally important to me, to Ms. Lawrence, and to all of the men and women who have come together to form FARC and to promote the things that we're trying to promote. That someone who shares those values, ideals, and commitment to change, and commitment to making the future a more positive, egalitarian place, that someone that shares that mindset and has those values be in that position. So, thank you for listening to this, and have a wonderful